Hello everyone and welcome to a weekend racing preview. Now it's not just Caulfield Cup Day, we're going above and beyond. I thought I'd try a new look preview just to see how it would go. I'm a bit short for time this week, so there's going to be more features added in next week and the week after that and so on. So I don't know how many people have watched Get On Extra, but it's going to be a similar sort of setup to how they do that. So it should be a lot of fun and we're going to get straight on with the weekend. We'll start with early cash, finding a winner from races 1 to 3, and this happens to be my best of the day at Caulfield on Saturday. It's Brave Mead in race number 1. I really like this horse's setup on Saturday. I reckon it's going to win. Up to the 1400 now, I reckon suits this horse. Draws gate 1 so it can settle closer than what it has been in the past. Has had to go back from those wide gates of the valley and just never a winning hope from there. It's placed on both occasions. I liked its run behind Mahaba last start at the Valley, so I think Brave Mead will be winning race number 1. Now we'll get on to my plays of the day at Caulfield. There wasn't too many this week, only 2 that I was keen on putting in this segment, so we'll get straight on with it. In race 5, I like number 6, Zuccarette, at a bit of a price. I reckon this horse represents huge value. I think third up now, it's ready to peak. Gets a good map from gate number 5. Was really good first up in the Atlantic Jewel behind Charm Stone. That's really good form from the back of the Valley. Might have had that second up syndrome when it ran second up last start in the Jim Maloney at Caulfield. So I reckon third up, the market's forgotten about it. Did some good things in the Queensland campaign when Queensland had their main carnival in June or so. So I reckon Zuccarette's over the odds. And the other one comes up in the next race, the Caulfield Sprint, race number 6. I like number 4, General Bow. I reckon this horse is ready to put its best foot forward on Saturday. I like how it's been given a little bit of a freshen up since its last run in the Ori Star. I really like it on the minimum of 53 kilos. Gate 1, no query, they'll come off the inside, so we'll have a clear run wherever it goes. Damien Lane in the saddle, I think it can take out the Caulfield Sprint, and it's at a good price to do so. We'll now move on to Drum Kit.
It's going to be an absolute boil-over.
So a horse over $10 that represents value and can run a minor spot. A sort of a place bet, if you will. So I've got 2 ready. So we'll start in race 3, which is the Ethereal. Number 7, Basilina. Damien Oliver takes the ride here. Don't like the gate. Gate 11, it's going to have to go back again. If they drew inside, they could have sat more forward. But they're going to have to take their medicine and probably go back again. This horse was really good from the back in the Edward Manifold, giving every indication it wants 2,000 metres. It gets that now. Before that was a good maiden winner at Cranbourne when it settled on speed. So who knows? They might roll forward, but I don't think so. Hopefully it charges home from the back and can run a nice race. And then we'll move on to the last race, and it's number 8, Willinga Beast. Damien Oliver also rides this horse. When was the last time Willinga Beast was in mares level only? I'm not sure. Fillies or mares level only, I'm not sure, but now it is in the Alinghi Stakes just for mares. 1100 metres, gate 4, gets a nice run. This horse has been running in some really good races as a 3-year-old, and I think represents value in the last on Saturday at Caulfield. We'll now move on to Salmonator's Quaddy for Caulfield on Saturday. And in race number 7, I'm going for number 2, Skew-If, number 3, Revolutionary Miss, 4, Shuffle Dancer, 5, Road to Arataki, and number 8, Say Magique. Then we'll move on to race number 8, the Moonga Stakes. Number 1, Mr. Maestro. Number 3, Buffalo River. Number 9, Times Square. And number 10, Nunthorpe. Race number 9, the Caulfield Cup. Number 1, Gold Trip. Number 2, in Without a Fight. Number 6, West Wind Blows. Number 8, Solcombe. And then in the last race, race number 10, the Alinghi Stakes. Number 1, H2O. Number 5, Vivian. Number 8, Willinga Beast. And number 11, Gennati. We'll move on to around the country, the horses I like from different states in the country other than Victoria. So we'll start with Royal Randwick. We're going to start in race 4 with number 4, Stroke of Luck, at a bit of a price. I think this horse can upset the favourite in Marquess. This horse first up was really good from the back. Now gets further distance. It ran in a Queensland Derby last preparation, so it can get over ground. Draws gate 4, so it can settle more on speed as well. If it doesn't have the second up syndrome, I reckon it looks really, really well placed. And the last one is race 7, number 11, Unspoken. I like this horse's grit to win last start at Randwick. Beat a good horse called Altivo, which I have an opinion of. Draws gate 6, gets in with a 52 kilos. Ideal. I think it'll be winning. 1 at Morphettville, race 5, number 5, Anilla. This Hayes trained horse brings the Victorian form, and I reckon it's the right form was good in the benchmark 78 over 1200 last start on Turnbull Day, just getting beaten by Electric Impulse and Stormbolt. Reckon that's the right form. Looks to get a good run from the gate. Jason Holder on, really good chance. And one at Eagle Farm, race 5, number 7, Cotti. This horse was good beating Eagles, Crag and Brosnan last start in the Class 3 over 1500. Up in class, but I reckon this horse can win back-to-back races. Angela Jones sticks, 54 kilos ideal. Gate 6 gets a really good run. I think it's a really good chance at Eagle Farm. It's that time of the week. It's Last Man Standing, a competition where all three of us are not doing too well. I have taken the lead back over Sky High Horse Racing. I'm now in front after probably 2 to 3 months in second spot. Sky High Horse Racing isn't too far behind though, and Geordie, well, he's got some catching up to do, hasn't he? We'll move straight on with what we're doing. Sky High Horse Racing is having a $300 win multi at Caulfield. Riff Rocket into Tropical Squall, into Dark Halo. Me, I'm just having straight out 200 the win, Brave Mead. Very confident on that horse's chances. And Geordie's having 200 the win without a fight. May need to send me a backup because that horse has shown signs of lameness throughout the week. So we'll see how Last Man Standing goes. Last but not least, we've got Sunday Session, trying to pick a winner from the Sunday Victorian meeting. And it's Seymour Cup Day on Sunday, and we're going to go to race 7, number 7, Son Doot. This horse trained by Mark Walker is having its second ever run in Australia. First up in Australia was good at the Valley in a mare's 70 over 1,000 metres behind Frill, just getting beaten with Opie in the saddle. Now I think the step up to the 1,100 metres suits. Blake Shin going on's a big bonus. Gate 3 looks to get a good run on speed, and I think it's really hard to beat. That's going to do it for this week's preview. Hopefully you enjoyed. Who knows? Do you want me to stick with it? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.